Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Bree and Jace, it's a surprising turn of events. In court on Thursday, attorney David Lujan announced he's working on out-of-court settlement for the over 60 cases of clergy sex abuse he's filed at the District Court of Guam. Hope and Healing Guam Executive Director Attorney Michael Caspino alluded to it on Wednesday.
We are working with the plaintiff's attorneys now.
On Thursday, attorney David Lujan confirmed it, advancing the District Court of Guam of his intent to file a motion to stay in all his cases in light of ongoing talks with Hope and Healing Guam. Lujan represents over 60 of the 77 cases filed to date.
There's nothing to lose.
Hope and Healing Guam was established earlier this year as a result of the dozens of lawsuits lodged against the Archdiocese of Agana. The nonprofit provides free counseling for victims who call their hotline number. They also review and handle settlements with funds provided by the church.
And I think there's near universal agreement that this is the better way to go than to slug it out in court.
Lujan told the press today it would be foolish for defendants not to buy into the out-of-court settlement. Attorney William Fitzgerald represents retired Bishop Tomas Camacho. He confirmed during Thursday's hearing they wish to settle via Hope and Healing. Attorney Patrick Seville represents the Boy Scouts of America and the Boy Scouts of America Aloha Council Chamorro District. As of Thursday, he wasn't sure of his client's stance. KUAM reached out to attorney Jackie Terlahi, who represents Archbishop Anthony Aperon. She reserves comment until she's communicated with attorney Lujan. We should note settlement is not necessarily an admission of guilt. Nonetheless, Hope and Healing Guam could provide closure for victims sooner, as early as September.
They're very optimistic, and they're, which is one of the things that's attractive, is the hope from them is that to settle everything by September 1st, which is less than 3 months from today's date. So, and that's my point, that there's nothing to lose.
Attorney Lujan will file his motion to stay early next week. In anticipation of this filing, Magistrate Judge Joaquin Manabusin congratulated parties on the alternative dispute resolution. As for the Archdiocese of Agana, their attorney, John Terlahi, says, quote, "We agree with the statements made by attorney Lujan. We wish the best for their success," end quote. Majority of the cases filed in the federal court seek $5 million in damages. Should the cases be settled via Hope and Healing Guam, we won't know for how much. That information will be kept confidential. Attorney Lujan only saying that payouts will be based on the type of abuse, the frequency of the abuse, how far back the abuse, and the effect the abuse has had on the victim. Bree and Jace, back to you.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.